Have you ever imagined what it would be like if nothing could shake you? Stoicism teaches us to act as if nothing in the world can change us. In moments of crisis, when you behave as if nothing else affects you, you discover an incredible inner strength. Want to learn how to apply this in your life? Subscribe and discover the power of Stoicism. What would you do if nothing could shake you? In the tumultuous pace of modern life, where stress and anxiety seem to dominate our everyday existence, it's easy to feel that negative emotions, worry, and sadness are always lurking around the corner. The world often seeks to shatter our inner peace, and we find ourselves increasingly dependent on external circumstances, losing our internal balance. However, there is light at the end of the tunnel. About 2,000 years ago, the Stoics established principles that offer a path to resilience and tranquility, even in difficult times. These ancient sages discovered that true strength does not come from controlling external circumstances, but from the ability to manage our minds and emotions. Stoic philosophy teaches us that real power lies in our capacity to cope with our thoughts and feelings, rather than relying on what is outside our control. Imagine how your life would change if you replaced anxiety with calm and confidence. In this video, we will explore Stoic principles that will help you achieve this transformation. Be prepared to uncover the inner strength you possess and learn how to harness it to become the best version of yourself. Consider the first principle: view obstacles as opportunities. Life is full of twists and challenges, but how we perceive them can determine our growth. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoics, asserted, "The impediment to action advances action." What seems like an obstacle may actually be a springboard to your goals. An inspiring example of this is the story of Jesus, who turned his pain and suffering into symbols of love and forgiveness, illuminating humanity in its darkest moments. Stoic philosophy also teaches us that much of our pain comes from our imagination, not from real events. Often, our worry about the future is exaggerated, and the fears we create are far greater than reality. Think about how anxious you felt before an important event. How many times did those fears turn out to be unfounded? Facing reality with courage allows us to better cope with difficulties. When we encounter challenges, instead of worrying about what has yet to occur, we should focus on the present and address pressing issues. Calm can only be achieved through full immersion in the moment. Ask yourself, is this really happening, or am I just imagining it? Often, by questioning our fears, we realize that many of them are merely illusions. Acceptance of impermanence is another crucial principle. Life flows like a river. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that our perception and existence are always changing. Embracing these changes is essential for finding inner peace and valuing each moment. By acknowledging that nothing lasts forever, we begin to appreciate experiences and moments spent with those we love more deeply. By embracing impermanence and change, you will find a new value in the present moment, uncovering a clarity that once seemed unattainable. Life is a journey of constant transformation, and by accepting it, you will begin to see the world with greater clarity and gratitude. Embrace impermanence and find inner peace. Ask yourself, are you ready to accept change and find peace in understanding that everything is temporary? Impermanence is the key to a life where fear and anxiety do not dominate, giving way to gratitude and joy. When you surrender to this acceptance, every trial and every loss becomes an opportunity for personal growth and new beginnings. Accepting impermanence is not an easy task, but it is a philosophy that teaches us to find beauty and joy in every change. Allow this wisdom to guide you, showing that change is not an enemy, but a creator of a life full of beauty. Learning the art of letting go is crucial. Life is full of situations that are beyond our control, such as failures and unexpected problems. What truly matters is how we respond to these events and how we cope with them. Letting go does not mean escaping responsibility, but recognizing our limitations and not allowing what is outside our control to ruin our happiness. Conscious detachment is a manifestation of strength, not weakness. Don't waste energy trying to control the uncontrollable. When we cling to what we cannot change, we ultimately create unnecessary suffering. Reflect on ended relationships, missed opportunities, or job failures. Do you really need to carry these burdens with you? Or can you let them go to make room for new and better opportunities that life may offer? By holding on to the past, we deprive ourselves of the chance to move forward and grow. The philosopher Marcus Aurelius reminds us in his Meditations that being part of something greater involves letting go of what does not serve our soul or society. The art of letting go is tied to the question, is this important to me? If the answer is no, allow yourself to release it and focus on what you can truly control and improve. In doing so, you will find inner peace and true freedom. Letting go is not only a way to better cope with loss and change, but also a means to live more fully and richly. True value lies in what genuinely matters, and the Stoics show us that the path to peace and tranquility comes through relinquishing what does not serve us. Practice daily reflection. At the end of the day, take time to contemplate the events, actions, thoughts, and emotions you experienced. Daily reflection is an important tool in Stoic philosophy that helps us evaluate, learn from experience, and strive for self-improvement. By dedicating time to reflection, you gain a deeper understanding of your inner nature and create opportunities for personal growth. Imagine spending a few minutes journaling about your experiences, accomplishments, and areas that need improvement. Ask yourself, what did I do today to move closer to my goals? Is there something I regret and wish I had done differently? The practice of reflection helps develop resilience, patience, and compassion, making you calmer and more mindful. Every day is a step toward your growth and inner peace. What will you reflect on today? The quest for a better version of yourself is a continuous process, and Stoic philosophy can be a reliable source of inspiration and guidance along this path. Inner peace is not a random occurrence, but the result of conscious and ongoing self-work. Picture a person facing significant difficulties in life, whether at work, in family matters, or in everyday concerns. Maintaining inner peace is crucial for overcoming these challenges. While we cannot control everything happening around us, we can control our reactions to these events. Learning to respond with understanding and awareness can help us form stable, inner calm. Think of a tranquil lake in the mountains. Even when the wind disturbs the surface, the depths remain serene. Thus, true peace of mind is preserved despite external storms. The Stoics believed that inner peace comes from practicing objectivity and self-control. Ask yourself how you can find inner peace each day. An effective way is to start the day with a few minutes of meditation. Take a deep breath, release your worries, and find a state of calmness and focus. At the end of the day, take time to reflect on what happened, be grateful for the good moments, and ask yourself what you can do better the next day. To strengthen your inner peace, accept the inevitable, focus on what is within your control, and find joy in simple things. Perseverance in times of difficulty is also essential. Challenges are inevitable and often provoke our growth. You can choose between breaking under their weight or using them as opportunities for self-improvement. Recall the moments when you overcame difficulties and how that made you stronger. Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor and psychologist, vividly illustrates resilience in his book, Man's Search for Meaning. Frankl shows that even in the face of extreme suffering, it is possible to find meaning and transform that pain into strength for overcoming difficulties. If you face loss, failures, or illness, you may feel defeated. However, these moments are opportunities to uncover your inner strength. Resilience is not just resistance, but finding lessons and opportunities for growth in every difficulty. Each overcoming prepares us for future challenges, and Stoic philosophy inspires us to move forward with courage and strength. Finally, remember that we often create unnecessary stress for ourselves. Small frustrations, such as an ill-timed comment or a traffic delay, can be exaggerated and become sources of stress. Instead of allowing these minor issues to bother you, focus on what truly matters and maintain your inner peace. Stoic philosophy teaches us to remain calm and see the world more positively. You can choose how to react to circumstances and find that letting go of small problems makes life easier and more fulfilling. Concentrate on how you do things, rather than just on what you want to achieve. The process and the way we approach our goals are key to achieving success and inner peace. By learning to control your own state and well-being, you will discover that facing life's challenges becomes much easier. This happens because our happiness and peace should not depend on external factors or specific circumstances, but rather on how we cope with them. Imagine your goal is to achieve success in your career. Instead of worrying about potential failures, focus on how you approach your work each day, how you overcome obstacles, and how you interact with colleagues. Adopting such an approach will not only lower your stress levels but also increase your confidence that you are doing everything possible to succeed. By understanding and applying this principle, you can live more mindfully and direct your efforts toward improving your methods and behavior. This will open doors to a more resilient and peaceful existence, regardless of external circumstances. Let's reflect on these lessons and consider how we can integrate them into our daily lives. How do you handle the small problems of the day? Do you control them internally, or are you focused on external critics? Let's discuss how Stoic philosophy can help us build a more balanced and meaningful life, placing reason above emotion. Have you ever regretted a decision made in a moment of emotional turmoil? Stoic philosophy recommends placing reason above emotions. This brings calmness and clarity to the mind. In moments of crisis, when emotions may lead to impulsive actions and regrets, maintaining rational thinking helps avoid conflicts and make decisions that foster inner peace. Recall a situation when someone harshly criticized your work. The initial reaction may be defensive or aggressive. However, if you pause and objectively analyze the criticism, you may find valuable aspects that can improve your work. By applying this approach, you avoid unnecessary conflicts and maintain your inner balance. The next time you face a challenging situation, ask yourself whether you are being guided by reason or emotions. This simple step can significantly alter your perception of the world and your reactions. Practice clarity of thought and watch as your life becomes more peaceful and satisfying. Allow the wisdom of Stoicism to guide your daily decisions. This will enable you to live with wisdom, tranquility, and inner peace. Stoic philosophy offers timeless principles that help lead a meaningful and fulfilling life. By practicing daily reflection, cultivating inner strength, fostering resilience, and prioritizing reason, you not only cope with difficulties but also find sources of strength and wisdom within them. Be inspired by these lessons and apply them in your everyday life. Build a world where peace and tranquility reign. Your thoughts and experiences are valuable. Share in the comments how these principles have helped you on your journey. What steps are you willing to take to integrate these principles into your life and achieve even greater inner harmony? So we've come to the end of another reflection on Stoic philosophy and its transformative power in our lives. The idea of acting as if nothing else changes is truly powerful. It reminds us that our world and happiness do not depend on external circumstances, but on how we choose to respond to them. I sincerely thank each of you for watching and engaging with this content. It's inspiring to see how these ancient principles still have the power to positively impact our modern lives. Remember, the practice of reason, reflection, and inner peace is an ongoing journey, but it is definitely worth it. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content on philosophy and personal development. Your comments and feedback are always welcome and help us make our learning space even better. Thank you for being with us. Continue to seek the wisdom of Stoicism and apply these principles in your daily life. Together, we can build a more balanced and meaningful world. Until the next video, may your day be filled with peace and clarity.